watching the brat. ChesaTheBrat, yeah. Get a subscriber tab. ChesaTheBrat.
Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me get this situated. Disclaimer, I don't know how my makeup looks. Like, y'all know when y'all do y'all makeup and you don't know if it looks good or not. Like, it looks good in the mirror, but you don't know how it looks on like camera. You make a video of yourself, it kind of looks a little wonky or like, you know, just a little sus. So if it looks like it doesn't match, if it doesn't look blended all the way, if it just looks bad in general, keep the comments to yourself, please, because ain't nothing I can do about it after the fact, okay? As y'all can see by the title, this is another unpopular opinion video. If you remember the old one that I did about a year ago, then you know that I was coming in with the part 2 eventually, and now it's time for the part 2. I did get my hair pressed, so prepare for me to be touching it.
Ooh, prepare to be sick of me. Prepare right now to be sick of me.
For old time's sake, I do have 2 exotic snacks I want to try. It was really distracting when I did it in the last video, so I didn't want to get like hella snacks to try, but I did get 2, or I did get 3, but I ended up eating one of them. Sorry. We have these Lay's 2-in-1 flavor charcoal grilled chicken and Sumtum. I think Sumtum is like some type of Asian noodle. If you guys are familiar with it, in the comments let me know if I'm correct, or if I'm, you know, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And then these ones are the grilled salmon cream cheese. And the third one I had were these Old Bay goldfish, but you can get them anywhere. I got these at like an exotic snack store, and then I got the, oh, that's tacky, I got the Old Bay goldfish from Walmart. Like, you can get that anywhere right now. I think it is limited edition. My first unpopular opinion is about Chrisean and Blueface. I know everybody does this unpopular opinion about them or whatever, but honestly I feel like I have a different perspective. Like, I haven't seen anybody talk about Chrisean and say that they feel like she might have BPD. Y'all already know, if y'all are OGs, that I suffer from BPD, and if y'all know what that is borderline personality disorder. Y'all can look into it like on y'all's own time, do your own research if you want to know like in depth what it like encompasses, because it's like a lot. Like, it's a lot that it goes into and like deals with. It's not just like some basic little explanation or whatever. Plus there's different forms of BPD. Like, you can be you can have severe BPD, you can have like suppressant, like it's just a bunch of different ones or whatever. But I don't know, watching Chrisean like from the beginning with Blueface and things like that, and seeing her be really unhappy in a relationship, or seeing her being treated really poorly but still be really obsessed with her partner, and almost like her world revolve around her partner, it started to give me like hints of BPD. Because if y'all know, when you have BPD, you have a favorite person, and that's the person you're in a relationship with, who basically your mood depends on how that person's treating you. If you're in a relationship with them and y'all aren't on good terms, you know, your whole world like freezes and nothing else matters but that relationship. And until y'all are back on good terms, your world won't start, you know, spinning again. And like, you can be treated really poorly and you'll stay a lot of the time. Sorry y'all, I'm kind of congested. And a lot of times when you have BPD, you're like a direct target for a narcissist. Narcissistic people, like people who are diagnosed with narcissism, like have narcissism for real, like they're real narcissists, they will eat up somebody that has BPD, because a lot of times they will manipulate you and take control over your emotions, and they'll, you know, use whatever narcissistic tactics that it just meshes really well in a bad way with people with BPD. Like, those type of relationships are usually very toxic, very intense, emotional, very can't get away from each other type of interactions. And I see that with Chrisean a lot, and so sometimes I feel for her, and I don't really like all the hate that she gets. Like, oh, she's a stand up. At a certain extent, like, we're adults, so like, if she doesn't know she has BPD, then maybe she should get, you know, some help or whatever, because I know that she knows that it's not normal to be unhappy in a relationship or be treated the way that Blueface treats her, at least on the internet, and still want to be with that person. And like, you know, we be seeing her real tears, we be seeing her real emotions, raw emotions, her crying, and like, I don't think that shit is fake. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, the putting hands on each other and stuff like that, him cheating on her, her staying, like, I know some girls will stay with their man regardless of if they have BPD or mental illness or not, but the reason I feel like she does is just like, I see a lot of things that she does that people with BPD tend to do. And I feel like Blueface might be a narcissist. I'm not really too sure on that part, but yeah, like it just makes me sad for her. I also feel like everyone is overhyping her in a way. It's like, oh, I love Krishan, I love Krishan. Like all we've seen the girl do for real is beat ass and like have a toxic relationship with her man. Like I think she's a beautiful girl. She obviously has athletic abilities. She's obviously talented. She's like a cool TV personality, I'm not gonna lie, but like she popped off from having a toxic relationship. Like I just feel like she could do so much better. Like I really feel like this baby is good for her, because it seems like, I mean, I feel like everybody feels like she has like an alcoholism problem, and I feel like with her having a baby is forcing her to, you know, dive into her sobriety, and maybe her sobriety will lead her to like bigger doors, like will open bigger doors for her and stuff like that, so she can really, I don't know, I feel like she could pop off and really do something good with her life, teach a lot of girls a better lesson, because I'm pretty sure she's still with Blueface right now. Blueface to me is just a washed up rapper who's trying to hold on to something to keep himself relevant. Krishan is keeping him relevant. I don't think that he's talentless. I think that he does have talent. Like he does have a few good songs. I feel like he could, if he put his energy that he puts into treating women like clowns and making women look stupid, if he put that energy into his music, he could probably like pop off even bigger. And you know what I'm saying? Like they could both elevate separately. Like I feel like they're keeping each other down. Whether mental illness is the reason or not, I do not feel like they are right for each other. That's just my opinion. Argue with your mama, not me. Okay. Oh, also disclaimer, if any of y'all get mad about opinions, if you tend to have like a strong opinion about something and hearing somebody oppose that opinion makes you mad, or you're gonna be all salty in my comments, go ahead and leave this video, because literally I feel like you're toxic. Because why are you clicking on an unpopular opinion video knowing damn well somebody might have an opinion that's unpopular, meaning it might not be an opinion that you have, and you're gonna get mad about it? You clicked on my video to hear my unpopular opinions, and you're gonna be salty in my comments. You like to make yourself mad, don't you? You a little toxic, boo. I mean, you can stay if you want to, but I ain't finna be arguing with you in my comments about my opinion. I'm just not. So my next one is Baddies West. So I feel like a lot of people call it corny, and say like how, oh, there's not no real bag that these girls are getting to. They're a bunch of old women doing drama on TV. Like this is so lame, corny. Natalie is lame, corny. But y'all the same people who gonna subscribe to that Zeus $5.99 every single month. You never gonna miss it. Y'all paying that $5.99 every single month. Like it never fails. Tuning in every single Sunday, eating y'all Chipotle, eating y'all little 4 for 4s. Come on now, like I know y'all tuning in because I'm tuning in, but I'm not over here bashing the show, calling it lame, saying the show is just so bad, and how like, oh, it's a disgrace that black women are on TV and they're fighting and arguing with each other. Y'all only say that when it's black women. Literally, y'all only say that when it's black women. Reality TV is literally only entertainment before the fighting that they do and the drama that they do. Nobody watches, even down to these love shows, nobody watches love shows for the love. Nobody watches the love shows to see them fall in love. Nobody watches Love is Blind to see people get married. Nobody watches Survivor to really see people survive. No, nobody watches Naked and Afraid to see people naked and scared. People watch it to see the drama. People watch it to see fighting. People watch it to see people go back and forth, because people live off of drama. It's entertaining. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's entertaining for me, so I know it's entertaining for y'all. But why are we gonna talk junk about the shows that are entertaining us? It's only ratchet, it's only a disgrace, it's only ill, they're exploiting black women when it's black women. But when it's white people, or when it's just mixed race, it don't matter, right? Oh, this is so juicy, oh, this is good. Like Bad Girls Club was even worse. They're just trying to do something. Like, we all know Bad Girls Club got a lawsuit, babe. Bad Girls Club got a lawsuit. If they never got a lawsuit, they would have kept going. I wanted to be on that show. I was ready to turn 21, 18, however old you gotta be, so I could be on the next season of Bad Girls Club. I was training for Bad Girls Club. Y'all already know. I was training for Bad Girls Club. I was ready to pop off. You know how many opportunities these girls are getting from Baddies South, Baddies West, Baddies Northwest, Baddies Southeast? Come on now. A lot of these girls are actually getting opportunities off of this. They're getting a fan base off of this. They're getting a platform off of this. It's putting them on. Like, come on now. If y'all got the opportunity, if y'all got an email from Natalie herself and it was legit and it was real and said, come to the show, I want you on my show, y'all would be packing a bag and post it on TikTok for y'all to go watch. Be for real. Like, Just say you like Baddies West. Just say you enjoy Zeus. Just say you know Natalie getting to that bag. We all know if they was really getting to a bag, if they was really going to the little clubs and performing, and then they went on the bus and went to and there was no drama and no fighting, we would not watch it. Zeus would be broke. Come on. So next we're gonna do love shows. Okay, so I don't know about y'all if y'all watch Love Island. I watch like every single season of Too Hot to Handle, Perfect Match, Love is Blind. No, not really so much Love is Blind. Perfect Match, Are You the One, Love Island, all of that stuff. And there seems to be a trend where when it comes to black women, they'll put black women in the show. It'll be like 1 or 2 black women, not to mention like they don't be like, I'm not even saying that none of them have ever been cute. Some of them have been bad, but like I feel like they pick really conventionally attractive women. They pick the most beautiful women they could put on the show, the most beautiful Hispanic women they could put on the show, and then they find pretty black women. But it's like, I know that there's been, you know, they'll pick a mixed little basic light-skinned girl, throw her in the show, or they'll put a dark-skinned girl even, throw her in the show, make her hair look a mess, knowing damn well that the men that are on the show don't have interest in black women, whether they're light skin, dark skin, curly hair, natural hair, none of that. Like, they always make the black women the laughing stock of the show, and I don't like that. Like, I feel like they put the black women in the show so that they can look like they're being inclusive, but it's performative. Like, they're putting them in the show, they be the first ones to get voted off, they be the first ones to get played, they get the first ones. Like, I'm even convinced that they be telling production, like production be telling the boys to couple up with the black women just so that they can like change the partners later so that they don't look like they're a racist show or something like that. But ain't no way that there's been like only a couple black women that have actually gone to the end in these shows and stuff like that. Like, I don't even feel like they be picking people who have an interest in black women, and I just feel like that's so trifling. Like, I do not like that. So the next one is content creators doing the same content. I seen this TikTok of this girl who was like, I'm so tired of seeing content creators doing the same content. All they're doing is getting ready with me, get ready with me, vlog, week vlog, come shopping with me, let's go thrifting, story times, basically the content that I make. And I just want to say this. For one, your content is what you make it. You literally see the same things that vibrate on the same frequency that you vibrate on. So when I say that, I say, when you go on the internet, right, you go on TikTok, for instance, you see a negative video, you engage with that negative video, you give your negative energy, you vibrate on a negative frequency, and, you know, entertain, engage, indulge in that video. You like it, you comment on it, you know, push notifications to that video. You gonna see 5 more negative videos like it on your For You page. That's how social media works. That is how the algorithm works. So it's like, if you're constantly seeing negativity on your For You page, that's what you interact with. If you're constantly seeing conspiracy theories, that's what you interact with. You got to be careful on the internet anyways, because if you like one video of a conspiracy theory, you'll see 10 more. You like those because they're starting to get interesting. Now your whole For You page is some conspiracy theory infested For You page. So if you're liking a video of a girl doing a get ready with me, you're gonna see another one because they're gonna push that content to you because they feel like you're interested in it and that's something that you enjoy. So of course, everybody that made those type of videos is gonna be pushed to you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of different type of content on the internet, y'all. There's girls that are on the internet doing, you know, doing trips and painting and doing, you know, nude little photo shoots and or college experience and becoming a nurse vlogs. Like, there's so many different types of content. There are really no original ideas. We don't really have any original experiences. Like, I low-key feel like we're just filters for thoughts and experiences. Us as humans, we're so alike. We experience the same stuff for real, different fonts. It's just getting filtered through us, and every filter is different. Just like on Snapchat, every filter is different. On Instagram, every filter is different, but essentially they're all filters, and the same shit is getting filtered through it. Like, you go on TikTok and you'll see people posting nostalgic content, showing you things that they used to do that was weird when they were a kid, and all in the comments it's like, damn, I used to do the same thing. We really experienced the same life. We really do. We're not that original. I feel like us as humans, we're the most narcissistic species on the planet. Maybe it's because we have more consciousness or what, but like, we're humans. People don't even believe in aliens. People don't believe that there's, you know, more to life in other planets and stuff like that. Like, why do we think that it ends with us? Why do we, you know, believe that we just have such an original experience when all of us are the same species? Like, we're the same people. For real, we just have different, of course we have different brains, different personalities. It's a little, you know, some people got a little flavor to them. Everybody has different, like, you know, likes and stuff like that. But just like how I might be different from you, there's a bunch of who like the same that I do. There's a bunch of that like the same that you do. So I don't feel like a lot of people making the same content is a bad thing, because we're all just living the same life for real. We're just doing it a little bit differently, putting our little flavor on it. So it's like, I might make vlogs, and so does this content creator, but you might personally like her content just better because you like her aesthetic better, or she just might be better to look at than I am to you, or she might be funnier than me to you, or you might like the way she edits her videos. Like, everybody is going to produce the content a little bit different. Like, even if a girl copies my editing style, it's not going to be the same as watching a video from me, because I'm me and she's her. We might make the same content, but it's still going to be different. Like, of course we all making the same content, girl. How original do you really think people are? Come on. So before I get to the next one, I'm going to go ahead and try these salmon cream chips. Salmon cream cheese chips. Ooh. They got a little crunched up because I've been saving these. I got these a couple days ago. They look really normal, but we're going to try. Okay. I feel like I've tasted these before. These have like a Pringle. I said this last time, but like, I don't taste any salmon or cream cheese. These just taste like, these taste like Pringles. Like, almost like original Pringles, or like cheddar Pringles. Very disappointing. I'm sorry, y'all. If I was, you know, somebody else on the internet, I might pretend these are just so crazy, so fishy tasting, but they really don't taste like fish. I don't know if like the flavor in the chips disintegrated after like a day or two, but we're gonna try these charcoal grilled chicken and some tongue flavor, just because those didn't taste like nothing. So we're gonna see if these taste like something. Okay. They look a little flavorful, girl. Now these are fire. I can taste both the charcoal grilled chicken, like, not grilled chicken, like charcoal chicken. It tastes like smoky chicken. And then I can also taste like a ramen-y type of taste. Like, these are fire. I don't know what they were doing with this one. These fine. So the next one we're gonna do is hookup culture. I really feel like this generation has cultivated such a different outlook on romance. I feel like we've replaced, and I say we just because of my generation. I'm generalizing myself within that generation because I'm part of the generation. I'm not guilty of this, but it's like this generation has replaced romance with hookup culture. Like, literally, people prioritize hooking up over creating genuine connections with people. Like, I feel like people need to touch grass for real. Like, people go on these apps, even dating apps. You could sign up for a dating app and be genuinely looking to meet somebody. Like, I know that that's not the conventional way to meet somebody, or that's not like the most, you know, natural way to meet somebody, but some people just have better luck over the internet when it comes to that sort of thing. And it's like, you can go on the internet trying to find love, and literally people will sign up for a dating app, like a love app. Christian Mingle even. Like, I'm not even a Christian. I'm not, like, I've never been on Christian Mingle or anything like that, which, before anybody starts to talk, this is a Chrome Hearts pendant, okay? This is Chrome Hearts inspired core or whatever. Like, I get, like, it's a cross or whatever. I respect the cross or whatever, but this is for the Chrome Hearts. For the Chrome Hearts, okay? But yeah, like, people will go on literal Christian Mingle and be like, you wanna, like, people just, I feel like people don't value intimacy anymore. We've become like desensitized to it almost. Like, it's normalized, and I don't feel like it should not be normalized in a way of, like, you know, sexual liberation. I don't feel like you should not be a freedom of expression with your sexuality. I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing. But I don't know, I feel like we're the only, like, I know back from, you know, the beginning of time, I'm sure people were hooking up and doing stuff like that. Like, I'm not pretending like, oh, it's just this generation who doesn't want romance. I just feel like romance has been replaced almost. Like, our generation doesn't believe in romance. People don't want to have relationships anymore. People are so damaged with their trust and commitment that they don't even want to indulge in that. And like, I low-key feel like we can blame past generations just for, like, you know, a lot of us don't have good examples to look up to when it comes to our parents and stuff like that. Like, the culture before us has almost traumatized us with, like, seeing our parents not really be in a stable relationship for a long period of time. Not everybody, before somebody's like,
my mom was with my dad for 20 years.
good for you, babe. Like, I am not knocking that at all. Like, I love that for you. I love that for your parents. But I feel like a lot of people just are discouraged by seeing their parents and, like, they're just repeating the behavior or whatever. But it's like, I don't know, like, I don't know a lot of people who are like me, who haven't given up on that romance or haven't given up on the idea of love, who thinks that, like, love is still alive. Like, I very much feel like romance is still alive, chivalry is still alive, it's just scarce. And I don't know, it just scares me. Like, a lot of people also, like, completely disregard the spiritual effect that hooking up with random people has. Like, literally, you're creating bonds. Like, when you share your body with another person and you're intimate in that type of way, I feel like you take a lot of the damage from that person, you carry it with yourself, you pass it on to other people and stuff like that. Like, energy is never destroyed. So I feel like the energy that I have, if I'm intimate with a person, that energy will come off of me and into that person. And then if they go sleep with another person, that energy will go into that person. So not only is it like a hygiene and a health hazard, like not only is it biohazardous, but it's like, it's also almost like, I'm not gonna say spiritual warfare, but it's like, it's dangerous, baby. Like, you giving baggage to people just because you want to have a little bit of fun, and then people be wondering why they're still not fulfilled after doing stuff like this. Like, it might feel like temporary fulfillment, like you want to feel like you're wanted, or you want to feel like, you know what I'm saying, that attention that you really could get from romance, but you wonder why you don't feel fulfilled when you're, you know, sleeping around with people and getting all these energies on you and stuff like that. And like, I feel like that's why. Now, of course, there's people that are asexual, there's people who aren't romantically attracted to people, there's people who aren't sexually involved with people. I think there's a name for people who are not romantically interested but are sexually interested. I don't think that's asexual, but whatever the name is, obviously I'm not speaking about that, because even those, like, people who identify with that or like have that sexuality, not all of them sleep around with different people and like swap their energy with a lot of people. And I promise y'all, it has nothing to do with me feeling like, oh, that's nasty. Because if you're being safe, then it's not nasty. Nasty is only when you're not being safe with your body, or safe with the other person's body, honest with the other person and stuff like that. But like, I don't feel like it's safe emotionally and spiritually. That's just my opinion. I've heard stories of people talk about, you know, going years without doing it and it being like an awakening for them. Like, I don't know, I just feel like we should be more careful and mindful of who we share our bodies with. So this one I'm gonna do ghosting people. So I have two different perspectives on this. I know you're probably like,
girl, this is an unpopular opinion video. How can you have two opinions? Like, what do you mean?
But I have two different opinions on this topic, because I've been someone who has ghosted someone, and I've also been someone that has been ghosted. Like, I've done the ghosting and I've been ghosted, and obviously being on one end of that, there's a shorter end to the stick. Like, being ghosted, obviously, like 90% of the time hurts more than being the one that's ghosting someone. Like, obviously, if you're ghosting someone because they hurt you or something like that, it could be hurtful to you. But like, I'm talking about when you're talking to someone, you have an interest in someone, and then you just ghost them, whether it's for a personal issue, personal reason, something they did, whatever. And this is how I feel. So on one hand, I feel like us as humans, we did come into this world by ourselves. We only have ourselves really to fall back on and to be our support system. We only are here to take care of ourselves. Nobody will do it for us. So I understand the perspective of like, oh, I don't really have to explain to you why I don't want to talk to you no more. I don't owe it to you. Closure is not something you're obligated to, you know, get from me, whether you hurt me or I just lost interest or whatever. Like, I understand that, but at the same time, not only is this our experience, we're also experiencing this experience with other people. Like, I'm sharing my experience with other people. When I'm involving myself and talking to another person, that is now me sharing my experience with them. Now we have an experience together. So it's like, I don't necessarily think that you have to tell a person the reason why you ghosted them or the reason why you no longer want to talk to them, because who wants to be like,
I don't want to talk to you no more because your breath stink, or I don't want to talk to you because a video you made was cringy and it gave me the ick, or I don't want to talk to you no more because you're just boring, like, or I'm stuck on my ex, or I'm running back to my favorite munch, or I'm running back to my first love.
Like, nobody really wants to be honest for real about situations like that. But at the same time, I feel like communicating that you no longer want to proceed communicating is kind of like important, because it's like, I know how it feels to be ghosted. Sometimes you'll wonder, like, did I do something? What did I do? And you'll want to know, like, so that you can prevent from doing that maybe to the next person. Maybe I rubbed them the wrong way and I'm not even self-aware. So if I did something, like, you know, you don't want to be left in the dust wondering, like, where did I go wrong? Did I do something? Is it about me? Some people don't care if they get ghosted, they just go on to the next. But you know, you never know how it can affect somebody else, which I know we shouldn't really be too focused on how stuff affects other people, but we should take it into account. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to treat people how you want to be treated. Don't nobody want to be ghosted by somebody they really have an interest in or been talking to, even for a little bit, whether you've been talking a day or been talking a month, 3 months, 7 months. You know, it's nice to be like, hey, you know, I don't really want to proceed talking. I have a lot going on. I'm sorry if that, you know, hurts your feelings or whatever. I just don't want to lead you on. Like, what happened to letting people know that we don't want to lead them on? Like, I feel like that's not a thing anymore. People just ghost them, and people just pride themselves on being toxic and be like, oh, I be ghosting people. Like, that's my red flag. Like, no, baby, you need to heal and do better than that. For real. I'm going to do that My AI one and the Kids Then versus Now. That's what I'm going to do. So I feel like older generations really, like, they've been saying, oh, Gen Z, and even the generation under Gen Z, I forgot what it's called, but they're like, they call us lazy, they call us disrespectful, oh, we lack respect, we have no type of respect for authority, for our elders, we don't want to work, and I feel like, come on now, first of all, nobody wants to work. Our generation, I feel like we're just forcing the change that should have been happened. Like, we're not about to let you discriminate against us and get away with it. We're not about to let y'all disrespect us and then demand respect just because you're older, just because you birthed us, just because you're older, you have more experience. No, respect is earned. If you don't respect me, I'm not going to respect you. I don't care if you are new, freshly out the womb. Well, no, not for real. I don't care if you're a little bit younger than me or if you about
to kick the bucket.
I don't care. You're not going to disrespect me and then demand respect for me. That's not how that works. Nobody's gonna little girl me. I'm a grown-ass woman. You're gonna respect me. And I've been that way before I was a grown-ass woman. Even as a kid, as a teenager, my parents would call me disrespectful. No shade to my parents, but a lot of times they would act in toxic ways about certain things, or they would say distasteful things to me that would be offensive to me, and I would speak on it. I would call them out. And they didn't really like that very much. I was called disrespectful. I was called combative. They thought that I just wanted to challenge authority, when in reality, I just wanted them to hear me, because things that they were doing were affecting me mentally and affecting how I felt, like affecting my happiness. And even to this day, sometimes they don't understand me and they say things that I feel like as a parent you just shouldn't say to your kid. And when I try to tell them that, or I try to give them perspective, they just feel like I'm trying to argue, and you know what I'm saying? And that really don't be the case. Like, I would love to not argue with people and just they understand that they shouldn't say certain to me, vice versa. But not everybody is really receptive to situations like that or information like that. So, and when it comes to working, like, I feel like we're the most innovative generation. We're innovative. We know how to bounce back from failure. We know how to harness, you know, everything that's advancing technology. We know how to harness it. We know how to harness social media for our benefit, for our profit. Like, we have created careers off of being funny. We've created careers off of having fashion sense. Like, we've harnessed our own, like, niches. Like, we've created our niches, literally. We've created things that we have passions for, or even things that we're just good at, put it on the internet and made a living off of it. Like, I don't know no other generation. Obviously, I mean, they didn't really have the opportunity because technology has just now been this advanced, and obviously the generations to come are going to be even more advanced than us and probably have it way easier than we do. But it's like, we're not about to go to college and spend thousands and thousands of dollars, be thousands and thousands of dollars in debt just to have a certificate that says we're qualified for a job that we don't even want to work, or sit at an office for 8 hours just to come home exhausted, miserable, hating our lives. Like, and especially to get a pay that's just not fulfilling, like, that's just not worth the work. and a lot of us are just not gonna do that. Like, I don't know, some people are still into the college experience. Like me personally, I went to college for a little bit. It wasn't worth it for me personally. What I wanted to do, it didn't make me happy. If it did, I would have stayed. If I got a full ride that paid for everything, I didn't have to pay anything back, and I could get a certificate under my belt, then I probably would have did that. But not everybody has that opportunity, and I feel like if we can go a route where we're passionate, we're happy, where we can work without it really feeling like working, but we can also sustain a life, to me, that's not lazy. That's just working smarter, not harder. I also feel like they're talking about social media ruins our kids. Kids don't go outside no more. I even used to say sometimes, like, damn, these little kids don't go outside. Like, I used to go outside. I used to play with my dolls. I used to go climb trees and just do, you know, stuff with my brother and stuff like that. I wasn't really on no devices because I didn't really have no devices. But at the same time, the parents of these kids that are saying this, the same parents to these kids who are complaining about how their kids don't like to go outside, how they don't like to play with their friends no more and stuff like that, be the same parents who be throwing on Cocomelon so that their kid will leave them alone for a couple hours so that they can go do whatever they want to do and watch YouTube or watch their little crime docs, be on their shows and stuff like that. They'll throw a tablet in a kid's hand and tell them to go play on the tablet, go play Roblox, leave them alone, stuff like that. Your kid is going to do whatever you allow them to do. So me personally, I know that technology has advanced. I'm not about to, you know, restrict my kid from having an iPad altogether. But like for my kids' first couple years of life, they're not going to have an iPad. Like, I didn't have no iPad when I was little, and I'm not even trying to punish my kid because I didn't get to have it. But I truly, like, have memories from when I was a kid where I was outside and I was having fun. I remember those things. I don't really remember too much about the computer games I played. I mean, obviously, like, Tinkerbell and Fantage, I don't know if y'all know what that is, or like Movie Star, whatever it's called. Those games I remember, but like that was when I got older. When I was little, I don't remember what shows I was watching for real. Probably Barney, but I wasn't watching that all day, just stuck to the screens. Like, we're conditioning kids, or y'all are conditioning these kids to be on screens all day, and then talking about how they don't go outside and they need to touch grass. Okay, take that iPad away. Make them go outside and go play. They're gonna find something to do out there, I promise you. And then when they come back inside, they can have a little bit of time on the iPad. Like, what? Y'all put the Cocomelon on to literally, like, to, what is it called, hypnotize these kids so that y'all don't have to deal with y'all kids and then be wondering why that they don't have no social life outside of these screens. Like, come on now. The last one that I'm gonna do, since we're talking about technology, I'm gonna talk about AI. A lot of people are complaining, or like, I don't get why people are so shocked or even bothered. Well, I can see why people are bothered, like why it can be concerning, but I don't see why people are so shocked by the level of advancement that technology has reached. Like with the AIs, people are like, oh my god, the AI knew this, or the AI responds so fast. Like, y'all, we have been harnessing technology for years, for centuries. Like, at this point, literally, we're like at every minute that passes, we're at the highest level of technology, like, that we've ever had. Obviously, like, the time is still ticking. Like, people are still building on technology, advancing technology. Y'all know those little captcha things? I don't know if that's how you say it, but when you used to go on a computer, even now still, I think, and it'll say, click on all the pictures of signs, click on all the pictures of motorcycles. Y'all think that was really so that they would know if we're a computer or not, or if we're a robot or not? Partially, probably, but mostly probably because they were conditioning or teaching these computer softwares to point out and identify and analyze photos. Like, come on now, if you send a picture on Snapchat to your AI, a picture of the TV, it'll be like, oh, nice TV, and then you'll be like, how did you see the picture? It'll be like, oh, I didn't see the picture, you described it in the message, and you didn't describe nothing, you took a picture of it. It doesn't even realize that it was taught to analyze what you're sending it. Like, it did see the photo, but it's over here telling you that it doesn't have access to your photos. It don't got access to your photo gallery, supposedly, but it definitely took the photo you gave it, put it in its database, and then analyzed the photo based off of what it was taught to, you know, point out in pictures and stuff, and it put together what it was. Like, y'all, instead of being scared or like trying to dodge the inevitable, because these things are bigger than us. AI, these people are rich, these people are just so rich, literally, that they are creating these things and we have no control over it. Like, I have conditioned myself to not fear what I cannot control. If that makes me a sheep, bit, like, come on now, I don't care. Bad, like, I'm not scared of AI. I'm not scared of artificial intelligence. I'm not scared of technology. I'm just trying to figure out how I can use it to my benefit. Literally, y'all, ChatGPT, my AI. Why are y'all asking my AI to call y'all daddy or to tell y'all where y'all live? Y'all can be asking my AI to give y'all a customized meal prep plan based off of your calorie deficit and what kind of foods you like for Monday through Friday. And it can literally type that for you. You can be asking it for a Monday through Friday glute workout that targets your top shelf. Like, you can literally be telling these AIs to give y'all information for the free ski. Information you would have to pay a personal trainer, pay a nutritionist to give you. Because it's literally getting it from the internet. It's pulling information from the internet, research, all of these things. And right now it's free. I guarantee y'all, I'm calling it now. ChatGPT is not about to be free. I don't know about my AI on Snapchat, but ChatGPT is not about to be free. Y'all can go on ChatGPT and ask for templates for business plans, how to get templates, how to talk to vendors, how to become a content creator, how to push your content, how to push your music. Bro, y'all could be using these artificial intelligence for y'all's benefit instead of being scared of it. Y'all talking about it's stealing my data, it's stealing my information. Y'all don't think that Apple has y'all information? Y'all don't think websites have y'all information? What do y'all think cookies is? When you accept cookies, all that is data tracking. Like, all it's doing is tracking the data in your phone, what you look up, what you search up, what you purchase, so it could push more ads to you and sell. Like, it's selling your data to companies so that they can put advertisements that they know you're interested in, so you can buy their stuff, so they can make money off you. And to be honest, I don't even care about that. Again, call me a sheep. I do not care. Please give me advertisements for stuff y'all know I'm looking for. Help me. Do the shopping for me. Please let me spend my money on stuff that I want. Like, what? And obviously, if there's dangers to this stuff that can come back and get us, it's gonna get us, baby. What are we gonna do about it? We're gonna assemble like Ninja Turtles or like Power Rangers and go fight the AIs like Rick and Morty or something. Like, come on now. We are out of control of that stuff. Were you gonna go fight Elon Musk or whoever it is that's who's investing into these things? Like, baby, use it to your benefit. I saw a girl on TikTok getting her freaking her lashes done by a robot. She laid down in this thing and this robot was doing her lashes, and people were like, jobs are about to be scarce. Baby, jobs are already scarce. Jobs are already scarce. Instead of doing lashes yourself, try to invest in owning a lash business, so that if these robots start taking these lash techs jobs, baby, you can own one of those places where you have robots working for you and you don't gotta pay nobody. You just got to pay for the robots and for the products, but you don't got to pay no employees to do these people's lashes, because you got the robots that'll do it for you. Obviously, it's easier for me to just tell you to do these things, but it's like, are y'all not even working towards trying to? Y'all not trying to say, okay, I mean, y'all, I don't know why y'all think robots is just going to be doing everybody lashes in the next year, in the next 10 years. All of that stuff is going to take hella time for everybody to just be doing it, for robots to just be working and everybody not have a job. No, it's not going to be everybody not having a job. That's not how the economy works. Like, people are going to have jobs. Some people are going to lose their jobs. Some people are going to take advantage of the robots, and they're going to be business owners. And, you know, some people are going to benefit from it. Some people are going to suffer from it. That's how the world works, though. You just have to work towards trying to be one of them people who succeed. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's... Come on, I'm gonna do one more just for the sake of the video. I was talk about the poly clowns. Should I talk about the poly clowns? I'm gonna talk about the poly clowns. So y'all know Sean, Shanice, Olive Garden, Olive Oil, or whatever. I'm just being funny, y'all. I'm just trolling. I don't have no problem with that girl. First of all, we don't know these people, so we shouldn't have problems with anybody. I don't know why. Like, no shade to Shanice. I don't know why everybody's hyping up Shanice and talking like down on Olivia. I don't think any of them, all three of them, I don't think that they're anybody special. I think that they're all just people. And honestly, I feel like it's very weird for everybody to be saying on one hand that Olivia is getting groomed by Sean, and that she's so young, and that he's manipulating her, trying to control her, he's isolating her from her family. But on the other hand, y'all are bullying her in the comments. Y'all are bullying her in her lives. Y'all are getting on there, talking down on her, talking up on Shanice, but talking down on Olivia, when Shanice is a grown-ass woman who allowed this to happen. I get that she ended up leaving, but she allowed this to go on for so long, and y'all are talking down on this young-ass girl. If y'all are really concerned about her and y'all really feel like those things are true, why are y'all trying to bully the girl? Why are y'all talking down on her? Like, if y'all know victims of and stuff like that, it can be really hard to like notice that in a relationship, or it can be really hard to not be easily manipulated by narcissists or by whatever. Why are y'all bullying this girl? And then on the other side of that, y'all are talking down on their whole operation, saying how, oh, this is so corny. Like, again, like with the Baddies West, yet y'all are tuning in every single time they go live. Every night that they go live, they have 30,000 plus people in their live watching it. The same people that are getting up on the live, like that are requesting to go live with them, that are popping their veins, yelling, arguing with Sean, going back and forth, calling him disgraceful, distasteful. These lives are distasteful. Y'all are the same people that are adding views, that are adding to the entertainment of these lives, that are pushing their algorithm, pushing more people to their live to watch this stuff and interact with it. Like, y'all don't hate it, y'all love it, bro. Y'all eat it up. And obviously, like, I think that it's entertaining. Again, I'm not a hater. I think that it's entertaining. I don't know what's real, what's not real. I don't know if that penthouse is even their penthouse, if it's an Airbnb. Honestly, it's not a penthouse, because a penthouse, I believe, is on the top floor. But I don't know if they live in a skyrise. I don't know if they rent it out. I don't know if Shanice was about to get kicked out of the military. I don't know if Sean allegations that were put on him were true. I don't know. I feel like things that are done in the dark are going to come to the light. Things are going to start coming out about them like they have been. Things have been getting weird. They've been ending the live randomly and stuff like that. Shanice left the relationship. But at the same time, it's like, stop engaging with something and giving your energy to something every night, watching the live every night, following Olivia so you can see when they go live, just to talk bad about what they're doing. You're into it. You're into it, babe. You're into it. And I get like going live with him and calling him out and stuff. Like in the beginning, I feel like that's what it was. But like at this point, y'all know y'all gonna go live with him, call him out. Everybody's asking the same questions, essentially, different fonts. Everybody's saying the same thing, asking about the same allegations, asking about the same questions. What next queen are y'all gonna get? Olivia, are you happy that Shanice is gone? Olivia, how does it make you feel when that you can't talk to no other dudes, but he can talk to other women? How does it make you feel, Shanice, that you're interested in women, but he doesn't let you be intimate with other women, or he brings a woman onto the relationship that is straight, but he's intimate with her and y'all have to share him? Like, y'all are all asking the same thing. At this point, y'all are not getting on here to get no real clarity or to put this man on blast. He's been blasted and has done nothing but push his numbers more. It's making them rich. Like, if they were really not rich in the beginning, they definitely rich now, babe. And that's thanks to everybody who's been engaging. And like, I engage by watching, but people are gifting them, people are going live with them, even the people who hate them. Y'all are just pushing their numbers and putting money right into their pockets. Like, y'all don't be realizing how y'all be supporting the people that y'all hate. Like Hailey Bieber, everybody that hate Hailey Bieber, y'all getting her hella views and giving her hella money while she sits pretty with her husband that y'all don't want her with. We gonna get to the Hailey Bieber topic in the next video though. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the topics I'm gonna do in the part 4. I might do the part 4 like in 2 weeks or something like that. It might not be that long from now, but I was gonna do social media affecting relationships, the whole 50-50 debate, toxic friendships versus toxic relationships, talking stage versus dating equals cop out. Y'all are gonna get what I mean when I do the video. And concerts being portals / religion, Hailey and Selena drama, Disney being inclusive. I have all of these left to do, but I think I'm going to save them for the next video because my card keeps getting full on here. My SD card, I think, only has 2 hours on this thing, and I'm pretty sure the video is long enough. I'm not really sure. I have to edit it and see. Or wait, part 3. I'll give y'all the part 3 when y'all want it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Comment other videos that you guys want to see from me. Follow me on all my social medias that are in the link tree in the description box below. Remember that I'm not using Instagram right now, so if you try to follow me on Instagram, I'm not using Instagram. So follow me on my Twitter and on my TikTok. Also, what was I gonna say? Comment your unpopular opinions. Y'all can debate opinions that I talked about. Y'all can oppose my opinions. I am ready for all the debates in my comments. I do not care. And yeah, y'all can go crazy in the comments. Make sure y'all leave a like. That helps me so much when y'all like my videos, when y'all watch my videos through and through. I love you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much for 80,000 subscribers. Huh? I think I'm at 88. What am I at right now, y'all? I'm at 88,200 subscribers right now, y'all. I'm counting down to 100K. I love you guys so much. I'm so appreciative. Y'all don't even know. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Love you. Bye.
ChesaTheBrat.